Hi, I haven't forgotten about you. I'm on this thing and it runs, and I'm going to show you how I did it. Not exactly ideal, but we're going to get you there. It's going to be okay. I'm also going to put, if you're doing this exact thing, this is a EFI Samurai with LS truck coils and a MicroSquirt V3 ECU. I'm trying to think if there's anything else nuance about it. I think that's the bulk of it. It's got the sensors and stuff, and I'll try and put part numbers in here if I remember to. But I'm gonna give you like the actual tune, like screenshots of the tune. If you want to build this exact thing, no guarantees, but this should get you real close. So let's look at what we got going on here real quick. All right, so everything's pretty well buttoned up. I'm topping off antifreeze. I'm gonna start it here in a second and let it kind of burp. I'm on an incline right now, so I'm actually probably gonna have to move it over there to the flat spot in the driveway. That's still going. That's still slated for building once I can daily this. It's supposed to get tons and 43s. And then I think I might have a lead on a 1976 Toyota Chinook. And I'll put a picture of that here. But back to this. So P-clamps, moved, all this wiring was behind here, moved it forward. There's a lot to cover. The whole grounding situation here. It grounds through that wire, to the block right there. These bolts that hold this plate on. I just built this heat shield the other day. I got the factory heat shields back on. You've seen this setup. This just acts like it wants to live in there. Look at that. Look at all the clearance. Perfect amount of clearance everywhere. I had the map sensor wired incorrectly, and I had the tune all wrong, and so it was giving me, it would start up for a second and then die, and then you could start it up and it would die. And what we think it was trying to do, sorry about the finger. What it was trying to do is so it has a startup map and it has a running map. There's a transition that it has to make. And so it was starting up on the starting map, but then when it tried to transition to the running map, it wouldn't do it. And we tinkered with it. And then I sent my tune to a guy, really helpful guy. I'm gonna link him right here. Actually, here's his channel right here. So he helped me out big time. Big shout out to Mike. So I lost my train of thought. What happened was he looked at it and he changed some stuff and he said, all right, start with this amount of fuel. He said, start with that and then move it up half an ms, 1 ms, until it starts to smooth out. And so that's kind of where we're at right now. The initial tune that I had, where it was starting up, running for a second and then dying, it was set at like 5.5 or 6.5, and I think right now I have it set at like 14. So like we're well within like safe limits still. I think 25 is the most you want to go for this. It's a single injector, just like the stock Suzuki ECU situation. So other than the heat shielding being put on and the P-clamps, and then I got like everything kind of wrapped with this stuff. It's not perfect. I'm gonna have to order more. What I'm gonna probably end up doing, because I've hacked this harness up, is I'm gonna probably end up ordering another MicroSquirt harness, pulling this one apart and mapping out where everything needs to go, and then probably run it all along here. I don't know, maybe branch it off. I don't know. or maybe try to run it smarter. I don't know yet. I don't know. I got to do something. All that to say, it runs right now, and we're about to start running the auto tune program on the MicroSquirt. On the Tuner Studio. I just upgraded to the registered version, which unlocks several features, and the what's it called? VE Analyze Live is one of those features you unlock. So I'm going to be doing that like right now, and I'm going to probably go ahead and back it over there on the flat spot so I can get this antifreeze topped off, and then we're going to let it sit here and idle and get up to temp. Man, I'm really sucking at this. And just stay tuned and we'll see what's up.
Several days later.
All right. I don't know if you can hear me. You probably can. I couldn't get it to start the other day. Couldn't figure out what that was about. So ended up what happened was I overheated my pull-up resistor on my hall sensor, and it just wasn't picking up RPM. So I replaced that, and I have everything uncovered right now, but I've been idling it. Nothing's melting, nothing's trying to catch on fire. It's almost up to operating temperature. I did just tweak the AFR map a little bit, but this is the first time this thing's been up to temp in 2.5 years. So I'm going to let Tuner Studio go ahead and tune the idle tonight, like right now. And I'm going to show you a little bit of that. I don't know if you can hear me. I hope you can. I split that pink wire by accident getting over, so I'll have to, what I might actually end up doing is just rebuild that whole little situation, and then I'll make this a more permanent thing. Then I'll clean all that up nicely. In here, this is the only dash I have. I don't have any of the actual like dash in yet. But if I get to some blips, nothing crazy. It's not tuned, so I don't want to go crazy with it. I'm just waiting on that to hit 170. Actually, it looks like it might be where it's going to be, because it was at 165 and I think the thermostat opened. So we'll come over here. That's showing me the VE table there, so I can get rid of that. I can move this over here. It's showing me AFRs. Here it goes. So right now, we're just right here, and it's trying to find where it needs to be to get that air-fuel ratio correct. It's tuning on and off right there. I will let you know momentarily what's going on. All right, I got it to idle pretty good. I got it to take throttle blips pretty good. It's Thanksgiving Day right now. We got to be at the in-laws in like 30 minutes. So I'm going to call it. Next time you see me, we're going to be putting dashboard in, the other seat in, cleaning the Samurai out, and putting lights in it. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe. We'll see y'all.